Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. Last time we finished up all the episodes in Ricco Harbor and you know what that means. It's time for us to go ahead and grab all the coins in Ricco. So let's jump back in and start things off with our 100 coin shine. To get the 100 coin shine, I'm actually going to make my way back over to episode 3 as the Cage Shine Sprite mission is the best one for you to get all of your coins in Ricco Harbor. So, this is what we're going to be doing. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and play in the sewers. As jumping in, we'll already get ourselves a handful of coins, and just sliding around in the area, we'll get even more. This is a very good source of coins early on in this mission. We'll get over 30 coins just by sliding around on the underside here at Ricco Harbor. So I'm going to make my way over here to the left, jump up, hit my head in some boxes, and then go right back down. And that's a good amount of coins just from trying to leave the sewer system. So this is pretty much how we're going to begin our mission here. I recommend, though, that you go ahead and spray it around with water as much as you can to slide around with that method, as I feel this is one of the fastest forms of movement in the game, even more so than the turbo nozzle. Turbo nozzle can be fast, but in comparison to just spraying the ground and then sliding on that said ground with the water, I feel sliding around with water sometimes even faster than turbo. Turbo is kind of a situational nozzle to me. It's one I do like using, don't get me wrong, but it is one that's not the most reliable in some cases, or even the best option. Speaking of best options, these bloopers are not really a great option for you to get coins, as they do drop a coin when you kill them, but some coins may fall down into the ocean, so yeah, your mileage may vary trying to get their coins. Here I'm going to go ahead and triple jump off of this box to get as much height as I can. I'll jump up here, I'm going to grab me some coins, and be very careful of all this wind around me because one wrong move and that wind will be knocking me over. I don't want to be falling here. I want to go ahead and land on this crane so we can go ahead and get some more coins, and we already have over 50, so we got ourselves an extra life. Always a nice thing. I'm going to be very careful here not to be falling off. I'm going to grab these specific yellow coins around the blue coin here. Trying my best not to grab the said blue because I am going to be collecting that later. Not collecting that right now. It's going to throw off my whole flow. I'm going to go ahead and grab this coin, jump off, and head back over to the beginning portion here of Ricco Harbor. Over here in these boxes, we can get ourselves some coins, but it's really not much. There's only really 2 coins in these set boxes. So once you get the 2 coins, just leave them. The rest are empty. I'm going to go ahead and jump up here to the top of this boat and grab the coins on this said area. Go ahead and turn around here. Trying to be, again, very careful with my movement because sometimes I try to do a backflip jump and just doing that motion sometimes doesn't really work. Not exactly sure why. It might be because of just how fast I'm trying to move with that said motion. Sometimes it just doesn't really want to work as intended, so it's just best to take your time in certain sections just to be safe. I'll go ahead and make my way back up to the top here of Ricco. Jump on this blooper. Hopefully we get his coin. And indeed we do. That coin doesn't go down to the abyss. Gonna grab me these 2 coins here next to the blue coin. Again, being very careful not to fall off, and also being very careful not to get hit by this wind. We can spray the wind to make it go away, but sometimes it's not really the most advisable thing to do. It just kind of depends on exactly where your footing is. If you feel like the wind's going to easily knock you over, then I would take care of it, but there's some cases where it's just better to actually avoid the wind altogether. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and just spray the thing out of my way. Unfortunately, I hit the blooper and not the wind, so this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's just not the best idea to go after the wind, as they're kind of hard enemies to attack. Of course, that coin wants to go ahead and fall down, which is not helpful for me. Jump on this blooper, and immediately fall to my abyss. Alright, well, we're not getting that coin. That's unfortunate. That coin's going to despawn by the time we get close to it. So I guess I'll go ahead down here and grab these coins in the water. 4 more coins is better than no coins. Again, we're being very careful not to get the blue coin. We could be getting that right now, but I always like to get the blue coins all at once. I don't like getting them in like these weird increments, and that's just mainly because it's more of a personal thing at that point. It's way easier, in my opinion, to get all the blue coins in one go instead of getting them in like this segmented pattern, because it's easier to keep track of things when you are specifically going out of your way for the blue coins in certain missions and then start writing them down if you're trying to get all these blue coins in like a very like back and forth manner, where you're getting these along with other shines, it could be kind of hard for you to keep up with. So that's kind of why I don't really recommend you do said weird structure of your blue coins. I just recommend getting these things all at once. I'm going to go ahead and grab these coins. And now we only need 2 more, which, luckily for us, there's some coins out here in the water. This would be a good example of using the turbo nozzle and getting these coins via that method, but since I don't have turbo, they're not really the easiest coins to get. We can still get them. It's just not going to be easy to get them. I could go ahead and try to get at least one of these coins. I don't know if I want to get both of them in the water, but at this point, it's probably better just to bail on that front and get me coins other places. Again, this is a really good mission for coins in general, because there are a lot of coins pretty much at every corner you turn. So you don't have to get all your coins in one specific location because of that. So the last 2 coins I'll go ahead and get are actually over here, next to where Mission 3 is. I'm going to just wait here a minute. I had a feeling the wind would knock me, but I don't know how the heck it would knock me backwards. That's a new one. Can't really wall jump up there, so you know what? We'll wall jump over here instead. Once we get these 2 coins, then we'll be done with the mission. And we're actually kind of close to where the shine itself will spawn, because it does spawn over in town. So from here, we can just make a straight shot over and grab our shine in town. So go ahead and jump up here, jump over to this little platform, get ourselves our last 2 coins, and there's the shine. It jumps really far away. I do wish it was a little bit closer to our location, but again, we're closer to this now than we would have been trying to get this thing over the water. At that point, we would have to swim all the way back. Kind of surprised I actually hit that railing. That's kind of weird. Didn't look like I would, but sure. Let's get our shine and get out of here. That's the final shine in Ricco Harbor, so now, in terms of shines, this area is 100% complete. But there's still one more thing left for us to do here, and that's to get the blue coins. So, we're not done yet, Ricco. We gotta go back for one final set of missions. As we can't get all the blue coins in Ricco Harbor in one mission, we're gonna have to jump back and forth in this area a total of 3 times, actually. So, to start things off, let's head back over to Episode 1, as there are 3 specific coins we can only get here in Episode 1. So, we might as well get these ones out of the way and get some more as we're making our way to these said blue coins. So I'm going to go ahead and start things off over here next to our Sunglass Man. Spray this M on the wall, get ourselves a blue coin. Immediately from here, I'm going to go ahead, jump up to the top of the building that M was on to find another M on the wall. Going to go ahead and spray this down, give ourselves another blue coin out of this. And now from here, I want to go ahead and go inside of this boat. As inside of here, we got some goop on the floor. Only really appears in Episode 1 is an M underneath this said goop. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this down, which is a little bit awkward to do, but I would recommend just using the hover nozzle for this. But there you go. That's a blue coin. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and jump out of the boat. And now, let's actually make our way over to where this box is. And breaking this open, we'll get ourselves yet another blue coin. Going to head back over to the said boat here. And there's an M on the wall in this area. Spray this down, and you know the drill at this point. A lot of these blue coins, at least in the beginning, are pretty telegraphed. A lot of them are M's on the ground, and this M here is exclusive to Episode 1, so I want to go ahead and get this, if the blooper will let me. I feel the bloopers in this mission really get in your way quite a lot, especially when you're trying to get these coins. There you go. Got that coin, and this guy over here looks like he's very excited. Let's see what he has to say. Just what in the blazes is this stuff? I can't even get my work done. Yeah, it's goop. Goop that clips through walls, apparently. Alright, that's a first. So, there was actually something that guy said in a previous mission about this specific wall. And, well, okay, that's one way to throw a barrel, Mario. Got a little interrupt there, but luckily there's a second. This wall here, you can go ahead and spray with water, or I'm going to go ahead and throw this barrel into it. As we see, there's a blue shine on it. And revealing the blue shine gives me a blue coin. So, there you go. It's another blue coin for our collection. You can get that in any mission, but I figure while we're here, we'll go ahead and get it. There's one more blue coin we can only get in Episode 1 here of Ricco, but we'll be getting that later on. For now, Let's get ourselves some other blue coins that are just out in the open. I'm gonna go ahead and wall jump my way up to the top here. Be very careful with the wind, I say as it tries to kill me. It's always a great omen. Grab me this blue coin here and go right through the blooper. Thank goodness. Although we bonked our head on the wall, so that wasn't really the most flashy way out of there. I'm gonna go ahead and go back up to the top of this boat. If I don't fall off the boxes, I really don't have much room there to do a spin jump. You can kind of do spin jumps wherever you land, but if you're trying to set one up by just moving around with Mario and then rotating the control stick, it could be kind of hit or miss. Honestly, if you can get the spin jump out. So in some ways, I just recommend when you land, spin the control stick, because Mario will do a spin in the air. And if you land while doing the spinning motion, Mario will immediately follow up landing on the ground by doing a spin jump when you hit the jump button yet again. So that makes things a lot easier if you want to just go ahead and do a spin jump immediately once you land. So that's some good advice, but there you go, another blue coin. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on these bloopers here. Get a nice combo and somehow get some weird height off of that one that hit me. I'm kind of shocked that even worked. Very flashy. Go ahead and get this blue coin. Spray this end of the wall because in mission 1 this guy asked, hey, could you clean this up? A little late than ever, right? There you go. Another blue coin's ours. And from here, I'm just going to go ahead and jump up to the top of these buildings because on the top of this one specifically, there's an M on the wall. Gonna go ahead and spam spray that. It's just spamming our shot. We'll go ahead and get rid of the thing immediately. And now it's time for some X's. The game kind of expects you to actually use Turbo Nozzle to get these, but you don't need Turbo Nozzle to get these X's on the wall, and in some ways I actually feel it's easier to do it with just F.L.U.D. normally and sliding around on the water. So from a distance, I'm going to be spraying this X on the tower. Doing so will reveal a blue coin here in town. Now I'm going to swap over to my hover nozzle, barely fly, and immediately lunge into the water that I created onto the ground. That gives me more than enough speed to get over to the blue coin. Now from here, I'm going to set myself up to spray this X from a distance. Spraying it down reveals the blue coin back over in the tower location. Do the same thing again I did to get this first blue coin over in town, to get the blue coin over in the tower. As you can see, you just barely, and I mean barely, have enough time to get that coin, so that worked out in our favor. Make my way back up to the top of Ricco here. I'm going to go ahead and make my way over now to the blue coin up here on the rafters. So it's just over there in the distance. The game, again, kind of expects you to do things a little bit different with this. They expect you to get this blue coin with the rocket nozzle, but in my experience, it's actually easier to get just from dropping down, and I can use the hover nozzle to correct my jump. So as soon as I hit continue, I'm going to press the R button for my rocket nozzle, or my hover nozzle in this case, and there you go. We saved that jump, making it back over to the submarine. Now, in episode 1, we used the submarine to get over to town, and that is what they intend for you to do in this mission, but if you continue to spray the submarine's little fan thing here, the little contraption, you'll get yourself a blue coin by raising the sub all the way out of the water. And with that, that's all the coins that are exclusive to episode 1. 2 M's on the ground, and then the submarine. But with this coin in the water, we got 19, and I am ready to leave. That's all we're going to be doing in episode 1. Gonna head back into Ricco, and now we'll pick episode 2, as there is one specific blue coin that always shows up in episode 2, which is really annoying. But while we're here, we'll get another blue coin on the way. So heading back into episode 2 here, which is the Blooper Surfing Safari, there is one blue coin on the way over to the Blooper Surfing Race. That is the one we need to be here for, but luckily we can get another blue coin with the help of these bloopers. It really doesn't matter which blooper we pick here. I'll go ahead and just pick the purple one, as I just want to get a move on, so the fastest speed here will definitely help for me. In some cases, I still would recommend maybe getting either the green or the yellow blooper just for the better handling, but in this case, it really does not matter, as I'm going for the most part in a straight line. This blue coin here is the one we need to be in episode 2 for, and with that, now we have all the exclusive coins here. So, moments before disaster, blooper, I'm sorry. So, now with that blue coin collected, there's one more mission left for us to go ahead and jump back into to get the remaining blue coins, and that is episode 8. Episode 8, you can get 26 out of the 30 blue coins here in Ricco Harbor, so this is the mission you pick if you want to get a majority of your blue coins all in one go. So Yoshi's Fruit Adventure, as you can imagine, that's kind of the reason why we can go ahead and get as many blue coins as we can. It's all thanks to our Yoshi friend. So here, starting off, I want to go ahead and just kill this enemy, because doing so gives you a blue coin. And there's 2 of these specific guys in this boat. So give me this blue coin. I'm going to go ahead and jump back up top. And the one here on the underside of the cage, so we'll go ahead and ground pound him. Doing so gives me his blue coin. So there you go. Those are the 2 ones here in the boats. I gotta get the camera to kind of cooperate, because that was a really weird camera angle. And let's go ahead and get ourselves some more. As we can see, just one more of those little bugs, but there's no way we're getting this one in our current state. We actually need Yoshi's assistance to get that bug. So now let's just go ahead and make our way over into town, as I want to go ahead and get myself a rocket nozzle. And the closest one for us to get right now is just right here on these buildings. But this one's comical, as when you open this box up, the rocket nozzle goes all the way to the other side of the buildings. This thing goes flying, man. Like, that's an extreme distance. While we're here, I want to go ahead and spray down these fish, which is a little bit hard to do, as you can see. It's kind of recommended to use the hover nozzle for this, but you can just barely spray these fish with your normal nozzle. If you do so, you get yourself a blue coin. So now, I want to go ahead and make our way over to the helipad here, because, hey, would you look at this? We got someone here that we can go ahead and talk to, the captain. Leisure is a big part of life, my boy, but so's work. It's about time for me to head for home in my private helicopter. As for you, you keep up the good work. You're a spunky one. Man, you have a really good paying job. You got a private helicopter. That's a really successful boat captain right there. So I'm going to go ahead now and make my way over to these islands over in the corner of Ricco, because over here, we get ourselves another M on the wall. So this M, I'm going to go ahead and spray down using the rocket nozzle to get up here. And let's just go ahead and get ourselves yet another blue coin. Go ahead, use the rocket nozzle to get some distance over here onto these platforms, because on one of these platforms will be yet another M. You know what that means. Spray it down, blue coin, rinse and repeat. Quite literally in this case, we're rinsing off graffiti. Seems like a bad spot. If you're right on top of an M, you really can't do anything about it. It's just kind of hard for you to spray it down. There you go. That's 26 coins. Now we're going to make our way over to the center portion here and go back into the cage where we get the cage Shine Sprite from episode 3. Reason why we're doing this is because in there, after episode 3, will be a blooper. And that blooper, if we kill it, has a blue coin. Luckily, we can just get into the cage from the underside. So flip up, kill the blooper, give me that said coin. That's 27, 3 more to go, and one of them is right over here where the tower is. We just go ahead and charge this rocket and then jump out of the water, because we can't shoot ourselves out of the water with the rocket. It's a little unfortunate. You would kind of think that would work, but not really. I guess just the pressure of the water keeps Mario in it. I don't know how it works. Rocket nozzle is just weird in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of weird, that camera angle was weird. It looked like I was gonna be on the said wood, but that definitely was not the case. Sometimes that depth perception, man, kind of hard to judge. Shoot up here for a blue coin. That's if you don't miss, like me. I'll go ahead, ground pound, just to make sure I don't wiggle my way out. And there you go. That's 28 coins. Now, we just need to get one more set of coins, and both of those are with Yoshi. And you know what? We haven't really gotten the turbo nozzle any use in this. We could have used it beforehand for some other coins, but we didn't do it, so I'll use it now. Makes this part a little complicated. Alright, there we go, we made it. So we need to get ourselves a durian for Yoshi, so let's pray to the fruit gods. How many attempts this is going to take? That's already 1. 2. Of course it's a banana. That's one of the worst, man, because that just won't move. Yeah, I'm going to get myself the cover for this. Sorry, Turbo, you're not really that useful. I don't understand why they gave you a turbo here. Outside of blue coins, this thing has no use. And even with blue coins, the thing barely has a use. As I demonstrated, you can move faster in some cases by just spraying the ground with water and then sliding on the said water. So that kind of makes the turbo obsolete for Ricco Harbor. It's definitely one that you can skip. Doubly so that they put this thing in episode 7 of all places. So Turbo being in an episode where you're really not going to be exploring much outside of trying to chase down Shadow Mario, it kind of makes it one of those nozzles that you just don't really get any use of in this specific world. Turbo is much better in other worlds, but this one is a little more confined and a big vertical climb, which doesn't help for something like Turbo. So again, it's definitely one you can skip. Get rid of all these fruit, because they're all in my way. We're having the worst fruit luck right now. Like, dear Lord, that's so many fruit, and none of them is a durian. That's the problem with episode 8. It's all luck. It's all luck if you're going to get the fruit you want. And the worst part is, if you fail and have to get another Yoshi, you do all this all over again. And then this can happen. Sometimes you'll run out of fruit. Reason, too much fruit is in the world already, so you have to get rid of fruit. It won't spawn anymore until the other fruit despawns. You hit a limit in the game, which really sucks. So, fortunately, that kind of set us back. Is there anything else in here? Like, I'm getting everything but durians. Everything but durian. I just need one. One durian. I want a Yoshi. There it is. Oh, jeez. Over 10 plus fruit later, here we are. Oh, boy. And then this could happen. Now I gotta kick this thing back up somehow. Or I can kick it in the ocean. Yep. This is fine. Okay, we saved it. We saved the durian. Oh, thank you. Oh, no, don't. Hey, that's my fruit. I claim this durian. It's mine. I don't even know how I'm doing this. The durian, by far, is my least favorite fruit in this game, and you're seeing why. It has some of the weirdest physics. You stand still and you somehow kick the thing straight up. You barely walk into it, and you send it 20 yards forward. The durian is really not the easiest to move. You want an easier time moving the durian, spray it with some water. And we almost lost it, too, because it's getting ready to despawn. Are you serious? Just eat the blue butterflies and give me my blue coin. Thank you. One more left, and it's back over here next to the boats. Gotta eat a little bug. Eating the bug on the wall gives us our final blue coin, so let's get this over with. Of all the dang hardship we had getting Yoshi, definitely paid off. What is that texture next to me? Is that part of the boat's chimney behind me? Okay. That's one way to end things. Nice glitch texture. And it's gone. Man, I got that coin in the right frame. Let's get out of here. This has been a weird set of blue coins, but we did it. We got them all in Ricco Harbor, so now the area is 100% completed. So we can go ahead and confirm this by opening up our map, hovering over Ricco Harbor, and seeing our total of 11 shines, and then the 30 blue coins. So let's go ahead and get a description here, because I never actually checked out the description of Ricco Harbor. Isle Delfino's port city is home to boats of all sizes and a thriving tourist trade. The fish market has the freshest seafood from miles away. Also has fruit for some reason that just doesn't really want to come out of the fruit dispenser. But yeah, that's Ricco done. No reason for us to ever go back there. Now we've 100% completed the world. So let's go ahead and trade away our 30 blue coins for 3 more shines. And with that, we will go ahead and call it an episode here. Next time on Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine, we'll head over to the beach of Isle Delfino and explore that world located in the lighthouse. I'll see you guys next time.